rather than I will talk. Okay. The presentation will take quite a lot of time. I think, okay, first of all, good evening everybody. I must thank Mr. Vidyasankar to make my job easier. He has triggered the curve. He has instigated your mind to think what all can be done in this new phase what we are entering, Make in India, Digital India, and that is the era which we are now entering. And what is there in the offering for the entrepreneurs. A lot of things are happening. Now I'll just extend his talk and be a part of the thought process that, okay, he has triggered you what needs to be done. I'll give some ways how it can be done. Okay, so that synchronizes your that thought process, your thought process, how do we move forward. So now, if you look at, and there is also a demand by Deepak, how Bhubaneswar can be a smart city, okay, how you should move. I think I'll synchronize all these things during this 10 minutes of talk. First of all, if you look at the DNA of Bhubaneswar, what is Bhubaneswar? A few years back, there was no engineering college. I mean, that is before 80s. There was no engineering college here. And now today, you got within a radius of 15 kilometers, you got some 40-45 engineering colleges and universities, all technical universities. The density, if you look geographically, the density of technical talent available in this city is quite high, and perhaps it is one of the highest in the country. If that is so, how do we utilize it? We have that talent available here. Now we have to put our thoughts together, utilize the infrastructure which has been developed, the labs which has been put up by these engineering colleges, and see how we can go forward. For that, I think that you can focus on few things to start with. How do we go about it? In my opinion, there are two things we should focus on. One is the skill. Develop the skill that is required, because you got the backbone here, you got the infrastructure already created. And create the skill for the years to come, which will be, which will make you or the industry or the entrepreneurs to come up. What are those skills? What is coming up? What is talked about the ESDA? There are a whole set of ESDA skills being developed now, supported by the government, absolutely subsidized, and maybe in some cases for weaker sections it is totally paid for by the government. Okay, in such we must take the advantage of this. And there are certain skills in the telecom domain also which are coming up, which will have high demand. I'll give one or two examples. This broadband technician or ICT engineer. These are the two things which we have tried to make at par with Australia. Australia requires, they have to spread this fiber optic to every nook and corner of the continent. And it is a large, it is almost 5 times of India, the fiber optics running. Just imagine the amount of people which will be required for them. We have done that job simpler by creating a standard which is same as Australia, the knowledge level, and India knowledge level. Technologically it is same. What needs to be bridged is what is the regulations, what is the health standards, and what is regulation in India, what is health standard in India. These are the bridge courses which can be done, and once somebody do this skill development or create acquire a certificate of this skill in India, that is also valid in Australia, and the immigration policy allows even people to go and work in Australia. So then we got also broadband which is coming up. 2.5 lakh village panchayats will be connected up. Where is the people? I was talking to the CMD of BBNL. He talks, I require 10 lakh people for manning all those facilities. Where do they come from? There is none now, or very little, very minuscule. So those are the areas, high-end areas, large volume jobs which can be created by developing this skill. That will help not only the job seeker, each individual can be an entrepreneur by itself. Another such skill is mobile or devices repair, mobile repair skill, or your all the smart mobile devices. So these are the skills which require large number. They are all self-employed person. They can be the employers tomorrow. Okay. So these are some of the skills we must have to get it into this particular city, because you got that your DNA is right DNA for that. Now coming is the skill will provide you the job, but it doesn't make you job creators. Innovation will make you job creators. You must innovate and think what are the problems you face and how to find a solution which others have found. You can find it in a different way. The very thought to do it differently will bring a lot of innovations into this part of the country. We have created, 7 years back, we have created some centers of excellence. That is my organization, Telecom Centers of Excellence. There are 8 of them which are located in academic institute. 6 of them are in IITs, that is all 5 IITs, Bombay, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, then Roorkee, all these 6 of them. 1 in IIM Ahmedabad and 1 in IIC Bangalore. Each one supported by the telecom operators. One operator is supporting each one of them. That is basically to provide the lead where he tells, okay, this is what will sell in the market. No, do the research on that. We have done that for the last 7 years. What we found the gap is the entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs coming forward to take those technologies and convert into business. That's a business potential. Because the industry has said, yes, there is a business potential, I'll take it. But there is somebody he wants to convert into a particular form factor which is usable for him. We found there is a gap. We found that only 10 to 15% of the technologies whatever we could create could go to the market. The rest did not fly through. So for that, what we have done now, we have changed the scenario. We said these are the 8 premium academic institutes with a very high level of talent available, with the support of the industry, with the support of the government. Now let it be open to the entire ICT industry. The ICT entrepreneurs. My customers for these centers today are the entrepreneurs, the manufacturing industries, or the government or the service provider. But the government will work for the futuristic technology. The entrepreneurs can work for their dream, to convert their dream into reality. And the research which is required for this can be provided by this platform. Okay, you have to have a dream. You have to have that the hunger to create it into a business, and stay tagged along with that idea till it fructifies. Don't leave it. There will be hardships. Yes, there is always a hardship. But you have to convert. If your dream is strong, if you can dream well, your dream is strong, you can hold on to that, you will reach the destination. Here are the organizations which will support you and to create your dream into a reality. You can, in Delhi, my center, which coordinates all the activities, will be able to collate all your ideas, give it to this TCOEs, which are there in the academic institutions, collect a competitive proposal from them. Then they also identify what is the funding sources, who can fund it. If you like to, if you are very sure, your ideas are very strong, you want to stay with it, you don't want to part your money, share the money with anybody else, you can pay for it. Otherwise, there are government funding available, there are VCs available. We are trying to get the VCs also, angel investors, everybody onto the common platform. And so you only come with the idea and take it to market. Okay, that much of determination is required from you. The operators, telecom operators, who are operating this networks, they will take your product, they will offer their network to field test your product before it goes to the commercialization stage. So that much of facility is made available there. We also link you up with, there is an organization which has been created by this telecom sector's TCOE, is Telecom Standard Development Society of India. So that takes your idea, which has been fructified, which has been tested in the lab or simulated well, to a global platform, so that it becomes a global standard. Once you are able to put those into the global standards, whoever manufactures in the world, there is a revenue stream always to claim. Because the next generation money, the wealth is in the IPR. It will not be the hardware manufacturing. I think that cost is tapering down very badly. It is the software, it is the intellectual property which is the value today. That perhaps will come up to 70 to 80% of the value of the product. So it also connects up that TSDSI, Telecom Sector Skill Development Skill Society of India, TSDSI, will take it to the global platform. So you get these facilities by coming to this TCOE platform. Only thing that you have to have a very good idea and you are willing to stay with it.